It is a hot and steamy Saturday here in Richmond, Virginia. Avery and I got out before the sun was up for our walk, didn't we? And I'm getting ready to go to a class at the Visual Arts Center. And if I can do a little bit of recording while I'm there, I'll show you like the space. But there's going to be other people there, so I don't know how people will feel about me pulling out my little camera. So we're doing encaustic with photos, which I've done a little bit of. This is like a lumen print that I did on fiber-based paper, and then the encaustic over it. These ones I think will be more, the print will cover the little panels. So I made my prints just big enough to fit over these panels. I've got a few 5x5s and like 4 8x8s. I'm not sure if I'll use them all, but she said we could use inkjet. I had heard that, well, maybe it was with the Mod Podge you can't use inkjet. So these are just inkjet prints on just regular computer paper. This one's going to be a little light, so I don't know how that one's going to be. So I was trying to pick out, most of these are Holgas. They're originally shot with film on my Holga. And a couple are pinholes. This is a pinhole, and the one of the Oakland Bay Bridge is also a pinhole. And then I did a few of my Holga, printed a few of my Holga shots that I took using the macro filters. So either I will do a little recording there and you'll get to see the Visual Arts Center here, or I'll just show you when I come back. Okay, bye. I'm taking off, but I wanted to show you the garden out front. It's not looking too bad, despite, you know, the yucky weather and all of that. It's actually quite a lovely day in the neighborhood if it weren't for how ridiculously steamy it is. I mean, Avery and I got our walk so early, and the sun wasn't even up yet, and yet it was like, ugh. This is my first, I think, more typical experience of summer here, kind of in the mid-Atlantic area. Going over the James River. Avery and I usually walk down towards the right here. I don't know what you're seeing because I'm not looking at my camera. I'm looking at the road. And this is a stretch once it's not so blurry. Where the wealthy people live in Richmond. There's actually some really cool houses here. Some of them are older, but some of them not so much. This place just to the right here is a little ridiculous if you ask me. Anyway, what would I know? I don't have that kind of money. But it's a nice drive. I tend to take the longer routes around town because coming from California and LA and the Bay Area, and even when I lived in Phoenix, it's like you just drive places and sometimes it takes a while, or you cover some distance going from one place to the next. So in Richmond, if I have to drive 15 minutes, you know, and I go 5 minutes longer because I get to take a scenic route, I'm going to do it. And I'm driving through Carytown, which is kind of like a cute sort of trendy shopping area with restaurants and stuff. And I see they're putting up porta potties everywhere. I believe there is a jazz festival or something in town. I don't know whether it's over at Maymont, which is one of the parks here that's close by. So I'm sure they're anticipating a lot of foot traffic right around the area, and I'm not going to be part of that. And this is the fan. My counselor is to the right here, and there's like they have mural projects here where there's all sorts of interesting murals on walls of buildings. Let's see. I always forget where I need to turn. There's one-way streets, so I have to go around. Here's the Viz Arts. This is the Visual Arts Center right here, and I park in the back.
Put it on your towel and clean it off.
Are you happy to see me? Are you happy to see me? Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Oh, who's there? Who's there? Yeah, yeah. Hi, Avery. Oh, oh yes. Avery was alone all day. What are you smelling the sandwich I had at lunch? So I'm back home from the class. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside? Oh, I just drove home and oh, I'm so exhausted. Okay, Avery, come on down. Come on. Ow, ow, ow. Come here, come here. Come outside. Come on outside. You should go outside. Yes, you should go outside a little bit. You should go outside a little bit because you've been inside all day. Yeah, ugh, it's so hot out. It wasn't too bad at the class. And I'm so happy that I signed up for it. I saw the little clip, but I'll show you the pieces. Hang on. Okay, so here are the finished pieces. This was a photograph that the teacher did that I was just testing out this technique where you can make impressions and put, I think it's pastel in there or something. But these are all my photos that I didn't do anything more to other than attach them to the braced boards and use the encaustic medium over them. And so they could just be hung by putting a wire on the back. And it makes it, like she was saying, the neat thing about this, I'm trying to get it so there isn't too much glare, is that it intensifies the color and it's almost like, you know, it gives it almost a jewel-like quality. So this one is a pinhole from the Bay Area at the Carquinez Strait. This one is actually from here in town at the Ginter Botanical Gardens. And you know, there are areas where there's a little bit of clouding from the wax, but that adds an interesting texture to the image. And this is actually from up in Alexandria at the cemetery. And I guess I thought this would be good to do it like this, but you can see the texture that the extra wax adds. And there's all sorts of other things you can do too, but these just seem so complete the way they are. You know, I really, really like it. This is what I've been meaning to do with these for a while. I just didn't know how to do it. That's a persimmon. I want to do a whole series of these 5x5s with either fruit or botanicals or food. And this one I actually had to crop down. I meant for it to be an 8x8, but the print was the size was kind of weird. So I cropped it down. And this is the Oakland Bay Bridge. So I'm just like so excited about being able to do this with my prints. And I don't have to do any special prints. I don't have to like go to Kinko's to do a laser print. I can use my inkjet printer at home. No fancy paper. I can just do it on computer paper. And I've got the encaustic medium. I'm just going to have to get more bracketed boards and start creating series. And I think these kinds of pieces are a lot more marketable probably than a lot of my cyanotypes, which, you know, like this cyanotype here on cloth is, you know, it's kind of, they're more personal, or any of like the ones I have out here. Those aren't as marketable because they hold a different kind of meaning, or at least just not in regular sort of art markets. But with these, yeah, they're a lot more approachable, I think, for a lot of people. And I'm anxious to look through a lot of my work now that I know that I can do this quite simply. So yay! So that's my that was my activities for today. It's pretty hot out still. Avery's she's gonna be coming back in, but she did good. I think she just slept the whole time. A few of us went and got like some food at lunchtime, some sandwiches or whatever, and mine was really good. It was a wrap in a whole wheat wrap, whatever, with salmon and goat cheese and mixed greens and tomato. It was like really good. So I don't think I have to do a whole lot for dinner tonight. A salad might be enough. And I'm gonna get to bed relatively early, and I think I'm gonna sleep in because I didn't get to bed early enough last night, and then I was up early this morning to take Avery for her walk. You ready to come back in?
Yeah, because it's too hot out there.
So we were out before sunrise and did not our super long walk, but a good one. And so I'm tired now, but it was a good day. And so now I'm gonna relax, have something cool to drink, and just do this little video and enjoy my evening. All right, bye.